start off, Ramoncito, thank you for this interview. And let's talk about diabetes. What do you know about diabetes?
Diabetes is all about the sugar in your body that goes high and low. That I know.
How long you been diabetic?
Well, I've been diagnosed since 2018 until now.
Okay. Do you know that diabetes is caused by the blood sugar in your body is not in, you don't have enough insulin. So when you have that, you have tendency to have high glucose in your body. And there's 3 types of diabetes. Diabetes type 1, the juvenile. Diabetes type 2, the one that you have. The ones that you have oral or insulin in your body to control it. Oral medication. And the diabetes, the gestational diabetes, that's for pregnant women. That mostly at the end of their life, they're gonna have diabetes type 2 if they don't take care of themselves. When your body doesn't create enough insulin, your pancreas is not working enough correctly. So that's when you're gonna have this, what you said, too high or too low blood sugar. And you feel this way of feeling tired, you're shaking. When you have your blood sugar is low,
yeah.
you feel shaking, tired, and like you wanna eat something fast.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So diabetes is a very delicate health problem in your life. In anybody that has diabetes, it has a lot of complications. To start, the eyes, retinopathy, the kidneys. They can have some acute kidney injury to start, and then chronic kidney injury, and then they end up with dialysis. Then the feet. If the feet has to do with the circulation, if the blood sugar is not controlled, you keep it too high, your blood sugar goes affecting your circulation, and then you can have ulcers, and the consequences could be amputation of one toe or a leg if there is no control ahead of time. Diabetes means that you don't have enough insulin, as I told you before, and you control it with food, what you eat. You have to make good choices when you're eating. If as much as carbohydrate you have, the consequences of your blood sugar goes too high. So you need to control your weight.
Right.
And how you control your weight? But what you eat.
Eat and a little, exercise.
And exactly, that's good. Good. You have to be active.
Active, yeah.
Yeah, healthy athlete, because you cannot do something running and not eating correctly.
Right.
You have to eat correctly, health-wise.
I have to balance myself.
Correct. And take your medication as the doctor prescribed.
Okay.
Your medication PO or by mouth, and your medication
Insulin.
The insulin. You know,
Injectable.
and you need to check your blood sugars with your active checks.
Yeah, I do that.
You do
Once
that
in a while.
once in a while.
Yeah, if
Well,
I don't pill, depends.
how do you know
Depends how I
your
feel.
how do you know if your blood sugar is controlled?
Well, I don't know. That is just rely on how I feel. I just test when I feel like uncomfortable, something like that. When I feel like, but most likely if I feel good, I don't check my sugar. Sometimes when I see my eye blurry, something like that I check, what's wrong with me? Maybe too high.
That and that affect as much as you are waiting for that to happen. It's affecting your retina.
Okay.
So you need to be very careful with it and need to be checking your blood sugar as indicated by the doctor, and take your medication as indicated by the doctor. You cannot skip a medication. Also, The best thing is not skipping meals.
Okay. I never skip meal.
You never skip meal.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay, but I just eat once in a while. I mean, once a day. I mean,
you
but
know
a full meal.
You know how to put your your insulin?
Yes.
You rotate the areas.
Okay, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. Sometimes in here, in my ear, in
In
my
your thigh.
yeah.
Okay. And take your your oral medication for
Yeah,
insulin.
every day. Yeah, every day.
Correct.
I have a time for that.
Okay. Do you know what to do in case you have low blood sugar? That you feel shaky, you feel sweaty, you feel kind of irritated.
Right.
Do you know what to do?
I eat.
Yeah, but in case you cannot eat in that moment, what to do in that moment before your blood sugar drops too high, too low, too fast?
Oh.
You can have a candy
Candy. Okay.
or orange juice.
Oranges.
Yes,
Oranges.
it's good to have it.
Okay.
And you have to keep in your pocket at least 2 candies, hard candies, okay?
Every time.
Have it on your pocket.
Chocolate, no.
No.
Only candy.
Hard candy.
Candy, hot candy.
Yes.
Hot candy.
And also, it's good to check your blood sugar before meals.
Before meal.
Yes. And also keep it stable, like regularly. You have to keep it between the 80 to 130.
That's the normal thing.
Yes.
That 80 to 130.
Yeah. And they check your A1C when you go to the doctor. They draw blood and check your A1C too.
Yeah, I did my A1C good because I was from 13 to 7.
Okay, I'm gonna show you something. This is your plate. How to eat. You can have 50% of vegetables, 25% of grains, 25% of protein. Vegetable is the most important thing to have in your plate. You can have tea and water. You can have fruit in each meal. You gotta limit your sugars, your salt, and avoid the bad saturated fats in your meals. Like you can have your cereal, but not the one that has sugar in the cereal. Be active. Use olive oil or canola oil for your meals. And limit your butter. What do you understand about this menu?
Well, it's look like a full meal. It's a full meal menu.
Okay. You can have rice, you can have pasta, but you have to have it limited and make wise decisions. Wise decisions to eat, how to do your exercise, like I told you, rest, check your body, your feet all the time, go to your appointments with your provider, and check your laboratory.
Okay.
Okay? You understand what I'm putting here in your 9 inches plate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a healthy, like a healthy diet food there. Yep, look like it.
Diabetes is a very complicated illness. It has a lot of complications that if you don't take care, can take you to the hospital several times, and you have to avoid that.
Yeah.
If you control your blood sugar, you can avoid hospitalizations. So the only thing I can tell you is that it's better that you check your levels as ordered.
Okay.
Okay? Thank you for this interview that you gave me. And you have anything to ask?
No, I just want to say thank you for educating me for this thing. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir.
Okay.